I'm Todd Shapiro. I am president and CEO of the Illinois CPA Society, based out of Chicago, Illinois, but with an office in Springfield, representing CPAs throughout the state of Illinois.
I am a tax partner with BKD in our Chicago office. I currently serve as the Chicago office tax director as well as the East Region tax director for the firm. And I also, in my second life, I'm serving currently as the chairperson for the board of the Illinois CPA Society. So I get to spend a lot of time with Todd over the last year.
I've been with the society since 1998. I came in as their CFO in 1998. Was the CFO until 2013 when I took over as CEO in 2013. My path to get to the society, I spent 21 years before then, in corporate finance, working for Quaker Oats, and then Helene Curtis, a company based out of Chicago, and they were acquired by Unilever, and then came from Unilever to the Illinois CPA Society.
Yeah, my story starts long before I actually got into tax. I like to say that, it probably started when my dad moved here from Ireland. So my dad was a mechanic, could basically fix anything with a motor. I did not inherit that skill set from him, but I did have this, I suppose, like in the same line, I like to see how things work. And so when I was in high school, really got interested in just political systems, legal systems, economic systems, just kind of understanding how all of those pieces came together. My older brother was a CPA, and he was actually studying to be a CPA at that time. And he said, if you're really interested in business and these systems, you should look at accounting as kind of the language of business. And so I followed in those footsteps, and then was really turned on to tax by my professor at Loyola University, John Janiga. So for all those ramblers out there who've had John, you'll know why. He was excellent, and really helped kind of connect those dots between kind of the legal and the economic systems. And that's really what kind of drove me there. So I continued on through Loyola. I went to law school and took some more tax classes, and it just kind of kept getting deeper and deeper into it.
I could say Captain Kirk, but that's the wrong series.
That's the wrong series. Yeah.
It's funny when you say that. I actually never saw the Star Wars, the original episode 4. Because I thought, this is just goofy. It's some sci-fi movie. And then I went to see Empire Strikes Back with my wife. And it was a miserable experience for her because it was really good. And throughout the whole movie, I kept saying, so what's this and what's that? Because I hadn't seen Star Wars 4.
Yep.
I'll tell you, if I had to pick my favorite Star Wars movie, the last one was excellent. But Return of the Jedi probably had a happy ending. It was great. Darth sort of came out and saved the day at the end. But you always everyone always remembers, the one thing everyone remembers is The Empire Strikes Back when Luke finds out who his father is.
Yeah.
So it's a toss up, but I'm going to have to give, at the end of the day, Darth came back and he sort of came out of the dark side.
Yeah, so I'm going to date myself a little bit here. I did go to see Empire Strikes Back. I was probably too young to go to Star Wars the first go around, but I did stand in line around the theater for when the Empire Strikes Back came out, and I think that oh my gosh, Darth Vader is Luke's father. That definitely, I think, seals it.
Tell anybody.
Yeah. So by not watching them in order,
right.
It's like this big reveal. And so I think that was also the one that just kind of hooked me in then. So it's been enjoyable sharing it now with my kids. The Rise of Skywalker was pretty cool. And my daughters really enjoyed that one. So, but I'm gonna stick with Empire Strikes Back.
You didn't date yourself, by the way. You dated me. I was too young to see him in order from 4 because
I just didn't go because it was just kind of out there,
Yeah.
I got to go with curling. Really love watching curling. I have played it once. It's more challenging than you might think. So I love the fact that it seems like it's in every person's sort of sport, right? You've got folks from all walks of life that are actually in the Olympics competing.
Yep.
My close second would be short track speed skating because it just seems crazy to me the way they're flying around.
So, I would have probably never said curling up until probably the last two Olympics because I didn't know much about it. But it is an amazing sport where, you can picture guys just at the bar going to get a beer and then going playing. And actually, maybe even holding the beer while they throw a stone down the ice, So it's funny and it's fun. And it really is, I'm sure, takes a tremendous amount of skill. But if I had to pick one, it would be downhill skiing.
Okay.
I'm an avid skier.
Okay.
I've actually out in Colorado skied a downhill course that they did the World Cup on,
Wow.
and it is terrifying and exhilarating. And when you ski, you kind of appreciate the terror and the exhilaration.